Hello and welcome back to Consumer Times. Every time you board a plane, there's an invisible safety net working around the clock to protect you. In this episode of Consumer Times, we explore the critical role of air traffic control towers, the nerve centers that coordinate thousands of flights daily. From preventing mid-air collisions to managing weather emergencies, discover why these towering structures are your first line of defense in the sky. Whether you are a frequent flyer or just curious about aviation safety, this episode reveals the fascinating world of air traffic control and why it matters to every passenger. Hello and welcome back to Consumer Times. I am your host Dr. Arun Kumar. As you are aware that every single day, over 150,000 flights take off and land around the world. That's more than 100 flights every minute. And yet, the chances of you experiencing a serious aviation incident are practically zero. How is this possible? The answer lies in those tall, windowed towers you see at every airport, the air traffic control towers that serve as the invisible guardians of our skies. Think of an air traffic control tower as the central nervous system of an airport. These structures, typically ranging from 50 to 400 feet tall, house the most critical safety operation in aviation. Inside that glass-walled cab at the top, highly trained controllers work around the clock, managing the complex choreography of aircraft movements both in the air and on the ground. But here's what most passengers don't realize: your safety begins the moment your pilot even thinks about starting the engines. Before your plane can even push back from the gate, air traffic controllers have already begun coordinating your flight path, checking weather conditions, and ensuring clear routes for takeoff. The four critical roles that protect every passenger. This is perhaps the most crucial function. Air traffic controllers maintain what's called separation standards, ensuring that aircraft are never closer than safe distances allow. In the air, this typically means at least 3 miles horizontally or 1,000 feet vertically between aircraft. It sounds simple, but when you're managing dozens of planes simultaneously, each traveling at hundreds of miles per hour, this becomes an incredibly complex mathematical puzzle that controllers solve in real time. Imagine trying to coordinate a busy intersection where vehicles approach from all directions at different speeds, and you'll begin to understand traffic flow management. Controllers sequence aircraft for takeoff and landing, considering factors like aircraft size, weight, weather conditions, and runway availability. A single runway can handle 30 to 40 operations per hour, but only with precise coordination. Weather is aviation's biggest variable, and controllers are your first line of defense against dangerous conditions. They continuously monitor weather patterns, redirect flights around storms, and make split-second decisions about runway changes when wind conditions shift. During severe weather events, controllers might reroute hundreds of flights, adding miles to journeys but ensuring passenger safety remains paramount. When things go wrong, and occasionally they do, air traffic controllers become emergency coordinators. Whether it's a medical emergency requiring priority landing, mechanical issues, or severe weather encounters, controllers clear airspace, coordinate with emergency services, and guide pilots through crisis situations. Their quick thinking and clear communication have saved countless lives in emergency scenarios. Modern air traffic control relies on sophisticated radar systems that can track aircraft up to 200 miles away. Controllers use primary radar, which detects aircraft directly, and secondary radar, which communicates with aircraft transponders to provide precise identification and altitude information. But it's not just about technology, it's about human expertise. Becoming an air traffic controller requires extensive training, often taking 18 to 24 months to become fully certified. Controllers must demonstrate exceptional spatial awareness, communication skills, and the ability to make critical decisions under pressure. The efficiency of air traffic control systems directly impacts your wallet as a consumer. Delayed flights cost airlines billions annually, costs that are ultimately passed on to passengers through higher ticket prices. Efficient air traffic management prevents bottlenecks that could cascade into system-wide delays. Consider this: the global aviation industry supports over 65 million jobs and contributes $1.7 trillion to world GDP. Air traffic control systems are the backbone that makes this economic engine possible, ensuring that goods move efficiently and people can travel reliably for business and leisure. Every time you book a flight, you are placing your trust in a system that has achieved remarkable safety records largely thanks to air traffic control. The commercial aviation industry maintains a 99.9% safety rate, making flying statistically safer than driving to the airport. But air traffic control doesn't just keep you safe, it keeps your travel plans on track. Modern flow management programs can predict congestion hours in advance, allowing airlines to adjust schedules proactively rather than reactively. This means fewer surprise delays and more reliable travel experiences. The industry is evolving rapidly. Next generation air traffic control systems use GPS technology to create more precise flight paths, potentially increasing airport capacity by 30% while reducing fuel consumption and emissions. Some airports are already implementing remote tower operations, where controllers can manage multiple smaller airports from centralized locations. The next time you're sitting in an airplane, looking out at that tall tower with its ring of windows, remember that inside, dedicated professionals are working to ensure your journey is safe, efficient, and on time. Air traffic controllers are the unsung heroes of aviation, the silent guardians who make modern air travel possible. At Consumer Times, we believe understanding these systems empowers you as a consumer to make informed decisions about your travel. The remarkable safety record of commercial aviation didn't happen by accident. It's the result of decades of innovation, regulation, and the daily dedication of air traffic controllers worldwide. Thanks for watching Consumer Times. If this episode gave you a new appreciation for the complexity behind air travel, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the systems that impact your daily life as a consumer. Safe travels.